Hey guys, Negan here. Welcome to another episode of Red Dead Redemption Western Undead Nightmare series. This is our sixth episode of this series. I know it's been a while. I've been trying to figure out life and working out life. I've been working my ass off elsewhere and I've been busy on other fronts. But don't you worry, I'm back. And I plan to record episodes number 6, number 7, and maybe if my country internet can handle it, episode 8. So I plan to get 3 episodes out for you. If you were looking at my post I made a little while ago, I said this content was coming, and well, here we are. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. We've waited long enough. Let's get into it. Oh, an ammo cache. Nice, I'll take an ammo cache. You guys saw the last episode we did where we broke into Mexico. Isn't it crazy that we beat Red Dead Redemption and we came back to Mexico all that while ago and here we are in Mexico doing stuff again? This Red Dead Redemption stuff is really starting to come full circle. We even got our soldier outfit on from last time, which I think we might wear the soldier outfit for this episode. That'd be cool. So let's look at the map and see what we can do. Ooh, there's oh, I know what this is a clear out town. Fun fact, I don't know if I did it on camera when we did the main story, but there's a town down here, and when you're going through the main story, you get well, in Red Dead Redemption 2, it's called the Letchfield repeater, this game is called the Winchester repeater. So you have it's called the Henry. In this game, it's called the Lancaster's called the Winchester, and the Letchfield's called the Henry repeater. Now in Red Dead 2, it's obviously different, but sorry guys, excuse me, I was just coughing there for a second. This is the time of year my allergies and stuff kick me hard, so. But you know what we're gonna do as a response, guys, to that? We're gonna kick these zombies hard. We're gonna go clear the rest of town out full of zombies. It's been a while since we had some action on this channel. Let's do this. And by the way, due to my crazy Wi-Fi, we're gonna have it may take a few days, especially if I do 3 episodes. It may take a minute, to get out, but don't worry, I'm gonna get it all out. You know what I mean? It's also, if you didn't see my other post on my other channel, on the Negan the Kid channel, I'm adding all kinds of new stuff to it. So it won't be just about music. It'll be about I got all kinds of stuff I plan to do with that channel. I'm gonna try to give it a complete overhaul. Look how good I am, guys. I'm able to have a conversation with y'all while wiping out the undead like it's nothing. I'm really good at what I do. Crap, I forgot those guys explode. It's insane. What's crazy is I'm doing all this at the start of the revolver. The guns in this game are just jacked, quite literally. See? That's cool. It's the same as the main story. You get the Henry repeater for this town. That's cool. That's awesome. We've been rocking the Lancaster or Winchester repeater. By the way, in Red Dead 2, the guns in there, some of the 2 repeaters, a lot of the repeaters in that game are not named after the original manufacturers, because this game actually has both a Winchester and a Henry, which were the 2 dominant gun manufacturers, especially around this time. So, little history lesson for you. I don't think there's, for all I could tell, there's no Lancaster. I think there was a Letchfield, but I don't think there was ever a Lancaster repeater. I have to check the history books. I'll let you guys know. And in one of the next days, if I find that out, that's just something that I found interesting. Yeah, but we're not even in the episode, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and we've already got a town. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You say you must be saying he's really good at this game. I've been playing this game since I've been a kid on my cousin's, like, both Xbox and PlayStation. I've played both versions. Believe it or not, I bought an entire Xbox Series X setup originally just for this game. I kid you not. Because this is before PlayStation made this available on PlayStation, period. Because before you had to have you have to go back to the PS3 to play it. Or stream it, which, by the way, streaming, like, video games is never a good idea when you have, you know, crappy Wi-Fi. I used to have Frontier, but I think Spectrum bought them out. And if you're ever playing this game, you know what I mean, just play it. You know what? Just go when you're playing this game. You see these towns I've been living. You wonder why I'm just throughout the series so far. I've done nothing but. By the way, this horse I got, I'm pretty sure is one of the best ones in the game. It has infinite stamina. This horse will never tire. By the way, it's like that's my favorite horse to get in the series. Other than there's the flame horse. You know, you see me ride several horses, but those horses end up getting lost. So. But basically, this is the best one in my opinion. This is the one you should get because it has literal infinite stamina. It's literally the infinite stamina mod before the infinite stamina mod. This has been a crazy series so far. But yeah, by the way, the best way to get all the weapons I've got at this point, you have to go liberate these towns, and you're rewarded for it pretty much. Like, and guess what? For the final, cool. For the final battle, here's what you're gonna need all these guns. Let me tell you.
This place is cursed. Thanks for your help, Pingu. I'm just glad I got it in time.
I think I remember I made an episode getting a blunderbuss. Yep, I got a blunderbuss. That's cool. And they got an explosive rifle. Interesting. Yeah, we got a lot of crazy guns so far. And fun facts, this place we're going to is where you acquire the double action revolver, which is hit or miss for some players. I like the double action revolver, especially in Red Dead 2, because I like to dual wield them like Micah Bell, and it's a pretty, you know. But the double action revolver actually is not, in both in real life and some of these games, isn't the best revolver. Not because it has a wrapping. One, you empty the magazine too quick, or the cylinder too quick, and two, the stopping power ain't that good. So you gotta, like, put 3 shots into an enemy. The only way you could be deadly of double action revolvers in these games is to go for headshots. If you're going for headshots, it's the quickest and most efficient for that. But that's every gun in this game. You hit anything in the head, you're gonna win. You know what I mean? So basically, it's like. But anyway, I like the double action revolver a little bit. Is it my favorite revolver of all time? No. But is it cool? Now Micah's revolver that you get at the end of Red Dead 2 is I actually on PC got mods where I can dual wield that revolver. It's absolutely brutal because that's not your typical, you know, double action. It's got increased damage, I'm pretty sure. And dual wielding them with mods is actually insane. But the main reason why Micah carries 2 of them is because it's the most efficient way to carry it. You know, both in gameplay and whatever. Fun fact, it was actually issued to a bunch of U.S. soldiers, I think. And it was used during the Spanish-American War, I think. Or some kind of war we were in. and soldiers hated the double action revolver because it lacked stopping power. They had to put like multiple rounds into the enemy for it to be effective, and they burned through ammo quick, and it was a very impractical gun. And I think due to the climate they were forced to fight in, it wasn't. I think it was rough on the firearm as well, so and the soldiers. So it was like, so that's why they phased it out pretty quick. It's a cool design that still is used today. Keep in mind, this is not just any double action. This is like one of the first major ones in history. I think it was chambered in 38.38. I think something like that. It was revolutionary at the time, but it quickly got phased out in our U.S. military. I like how you guys tune in to see some action. And not only am I giving you action, but I'm giving you a actual history lesson.
About time.
That's what makes me unique, a unique gamer, guys, a unique content creator. I won't just tell you about the game. I'll tell you the history that inspired the stuff that's in the game. Oh yeah, another fun tip: make sure to loot everything, because this is the main way to get ammo and get all the ammo caches in these bases. These bases don't just give you guns; they give you a resupply, a much needed resupply. And I'm trying not to burn a life here. But anyway, yeah, it's like these are spots you want to head up if you're gonna play this game. You know, you can never have enough bullets in this game, because you running out of bullets is not a good idea. How do I know that? Because the first time I played this, I burned through I fought every zombie in Blackwater. Burned through all my ammo, not thinking nothing of it, thinking they'd drop more, and I kid you not, I burned through all my bullets and was down to a knife. So I was forced to fight my way out of Blackwater with nothing but a knife. It was absolutely insane. So fun tip: be watchful of your, you know, be watchful of your like ammo and all that. Be careful. We got Cotenay is under attack. We may have to go liberate Cotenay again. You get the bow action up there, I'm pretty sure. By the way, we're nearing the end of this series. I mean, once you make it to Mexico and do all, I mean, the last fight of this like DLC takes place in Mexico. I'm not gonna say how or really why or you know, or anything like that, you know, but the last fight takes place in Mexico. We're practically doing the final, you know, missions and all that, so it's cool. I might like feature some Grand Theft Auto games on the channel in the future. I don't know. I'm decent at Grand Theft Auto, but I'm not like really good at it. Like I played a lot of the older games when I was a kid. Now I played a lot more Grand Theft Auto 5 than I played in the other one. Now the good news, I do own GTA 4, but it's on PC. But I have to get on Steam. I got one because I played the mod it too. That was like one of the pretty much the only place I can get it. Because for some weird reason on console, like a PlayStation specifically, you can buy every GTA game that ever released on like, I'm talking PS2 and up. And I'm telling you right now that basically it's not available. So if you really want to play it nowadays, like you get it on Steam for like Like, I bought the special edition. Crap. I bought the special edition. I think I spent like, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks on it. But here's the problem with GTA 4 if you're planning to use like Wiimote or Wand, whatever you want to call it. If you use it, it's here's the thing, if you use it, you have to like select get the right version, and it's like a whole thing. It's the same way of Far Cry New Dawn. You know, you actually have to do a little bit of the but you can, or you can just get the normal script hook, whatever, and you know, make it work and all that. But that's another thing I'm getting into is modding. So if you see me on live streams on my PC especially, you're gonna see me do some things you've never seen me do before. Like, you're gonna see me with my an unstoppable character, or, you know, and I only modded a couple of my games. It's a very delicate process, but I mainly use Wand, you know, for a lot of my games because it's already pre-made there. If you're looking for a thing, you know, a thing to use if you've got a PC and you want to get a game to use mods for, you want to use mods on games, use Wand. It's easy. You basically start it up with your game, and you can hit Alt W and add whatever you want. It's literally, it's, you know, it's pretty easy. Oh yeah, we're going to this side quest over here. Now I know where a lot of the stuff is because I'm currently playing through the main story with mods on PC, so I've, you know, liberated a lot of places. And as you go through here, you're going to see we uncovered a lot of Chuparosa, you know, a lot of stuff here. But I figured, you know, we'd talk to this person because all you gotta do is ride down the road and stuff will get revealed. Now, as you can see, the double action revolver is not bad. It's actually more OP in this game than it is in actual. There's one gun in the Red Dead franchise that is specifically 1 and 2. It's so OP, and it sucked in real life. It's the volcanic pistol. The volcanic pistol was not. I mean, it was so unlethal that you could hit. Somebody could be hit with it, and they wouldn't die. It is so unlethal that it had solo stopping power that you couldn't hurt anybody with it. That's how like bad it was. I kid you not. It was insane. It was a really cool concept but basically its creators, it wasn't good. And this game makes it look like the most OP pistol ever, but it's not. Oh god, this ain't good. Oh Lord, here we go. Oh god. Who did what? Was that Landon Ricketts?
Do you think I like shooting women? You filthy whoremongering wretch.
Gracias, señores, que estaba viendo a mi tía que está media desculpada.
Yeah, get out of here. Go on. Go on, get.
Ándale, gracias.
Hello, Mr. Ricketts.
Hello, John. I see you're enjoying another vacation in our little resort.
Something like that.
Well,
by the way, guys, if you didn't know, I really like Landon Ricketts. He's cool.
Plague that makes people eat each other. Come to think of it, it must feel just like America to you.
What is going on? I thought things were calmer in Mexico.
This is calm. What's a little light cannibalism among friends? Excuse me. How have you been?
Good. Well, apart from my wife and son being tied up and trying to rip my soul clean out of my body, and the entire Earth turning into hell.
Good. Real good. You know, John, I've lived a long life. I've seen this land when it was just wilderness and scrub. I've seen missionaries nailed to crosses by shaman and burn into just the cinders of their misguided devotion. I've seen slaves get set free and return to a bondage even more confusing than the one they left behind.
Dear
I've
God.
seen diseases wipe out entire communities in a weekend. I've seen bad men make their own Valhalla out in the bush, with harems of maidens and the hunting of men as a sport. I've seen men struggle with principles and morals and the very meaning of existence. I've killed all that can be killed.
Oh God, this ain't gonna. Well, here we go. Okay, Landon Ricketts is a badass. A terrifying badass.
I've
Cool.
never, in all my natural-born days, seen anything quite like this.
Nor me, sir.
Yeah, I was part of the Vanderlyn
We
gang.
only get something that would attract these blighters. We could kill them faster and maybe return this land to its natural state.
Some kind of bait?
Exactly.
I think I might know how.
And more dynamite. I'm running pretty low.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you, John. And take care.
Landon Ricketts is cool. I like him. He's a cool dude. Do we have undead bait and dynamite? Do we? Let me see. Undead bait, and we got dynamite. Yeah, we do. Let's not waste it now. Here. Okay, we got tomahawks. We got all kinds of stuff, guys.
Wake up soon.
We're armed to the teeth. We're doing pretty well. So we gotta come back later. Oh, wow. There's all kinds of forts, guys, that we can take out. You guys remember in the main story how we took out Javier Escuela? You know, and we got Javier. Well, I'm pretty sure that fort is a place we can go deal with, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the edge of the map cleared out, and then we're gonna, I think there's a total of 6 bases, so full of zombies. We're gonna take care of these guys. Guys, by the end of this, we're gonna be so well armed, it's gonna be unreal. Like, by the way, you get so much weaponry in this game that you're never gonna use all of it. And all you gotta do is take out a few zombies, that's it.
Let's go.
Well, not a few, you wipe out whole undead hordes. But again, you're John Marston. I mean, this is a man who's served with the Vanderlyn gang for years. Was trained by the Vanderlyn gang. By Dutch and Hosea specifically, alongside a great man named Arthur Morgan. Ever heard of him?
Let's go.
If you want to see me play as him, and watch my Red Dead 2 franchise playthrough I did. I played through all of Red Dead 2. You guys like that series. I also did all of Ghost of Tsushima. And after this, I'm gonna go to. We may do a little bit of Red Dead Revolver. I don't know where that's gonna come from, you know, or where we're gonna do that. I don't know how that's gonna go. We may do a few episodes. If you guys want to see me endure quite the challenge, do Red Dead Revolver. We'll do Red Dead Revolver. It's insane. Believe me. The dueling system is so outdated, it's unreal. It's insane. Okay. What's there to clear out here? I've never been here in a while, so what am I clearing out? Is there a coffin I need to burn? Like, there's literally no zombies here at all. That's weird. Oh, I remember. You guys remember that big fight with the Mexican army and the rebels we did? We fought or whatever in the main. I guess one of the episodes. This place is the Rebel Villa that's on top of here. Because during the main story, this is a place of a major battle. Like, it's absolutely insane. Now, this old villa has seen better days, but it's still, like, really, really cool. Now, I don't remember what this gives you, but it's always good to liberate this, so... And I said, I think at the beginning of the series, we're liberating it all. So... I've already got most of the guns in the game. Okay, so there's people defending here. Cool. You see what I'm talking about? The double action revolvers. Really good when you get headshots because you can just continue headshots over and over and over. Like I actually find a lot of usage out of it, but it's not the strongest revolver, but it gets the job done. Now, and that's mainly in Red Dead 2. It's way weaker. Now in Red Dead 1 here, this revolver is absolutely lethal. Honestly, I don't think there's a bad gun in this game. It's like all lethal, guys. Every gun is just insane. Crap. One thing you gotta watch out for with this gun is you're gonna burn through your ammo pretty quick. That's any of the revolvers. You're gonna burn through that ammo like it's nothing. It's just how it is. Well, that guy got pistol whips. Alright. Let's reload. Oh god, did we make the survivors mad? Are we gonna have to wipe out this entire fort? No, we just gotta wipe out the remaining undead. Cool. Oh my god, did you see that, guys? I got like a six kills with one shot there. That's insane. That's never happened before. Crap, John, stop aiming innocent human beings. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna whip out the Deadeye. Are they shooting? Oh my. People, I'm trying to save you. Crap. Oh, that's how we get the pup action. Cool. Oh god. Yep, they're gonna make me kill him. I didn't want to do it, but I should not have exploded all that TNT. Well. Well, we had to take him out, guys. We didn't want to take him out, but they asked for it. Well, kind of. I mean, I kind of did is blow an entire hole in their defenses by literally, you know, using a bunch of whole stack of TNT barrels. Which, fun fact about the barrels in these old Western games, that's not actually TNT. That's actually black powder. The barrels. The actual TNT in this game is the stuff you throw, or using satchel charges, not this. Because before there was like satchel charge stuff like that, you had this stuff. See, that's not. That's black powder, and it's in that barrel. You don't got to. If there were a bunch of stacks of TNT in those crates, well, there wouldn't be a bill left by the end of it. That's all I gotta tell you. Like, it just wouldn't be good, so. But yeah, it's actually, just another fun fact. Actually, when we built our America's first railroad system and we united the country through it, we used a lot of black powder to make way for the construction workers and all that. That's how we cleared a lot of ground. one like series that does that really well, shows how it was all done and all that. I don't know if you guys ever heard of a television series. It's a 5-season television series called Hell on Wheels. It's a really cool series. It's you follow a guy, an ex-Confederate guy called I think called Bohannon, and he helps build the railroad. Now I'm not gonna go any further on that because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. But if you like old Western stuff, like stuff like that, you will love that series. It's really good. We'll call it a Negan the Kid recommendation. It's actually a really good show. Cool. I've actually never been this deep into this place before. I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here and move on to the next. Now your bases that you liberate can be attacked, but it takes forever. By the time you get in a situation where you gotta to help defend it or whatever, by the time you get to that situation, you're gonna be armed to the teeth, and it's not gonna be a big deal. And by the way, you can just let it get taken back, and all you gotta do is retake it over. So yeah, you'll basically, and no, it's not like a constant struggle. It's every time you get it liberated and you spend a little bit of time away from it, it gets right back under zombie control. Like, you could spend hours in this game and it won't go under. Seriously, I know that because I played this quite a bit. A lot of the games that I seem knowledgeable about, I am, because I played them long before I ever got a chance to record them for y'all. So a lot of the series I've done are on a lot of my favorite games. Like, this game right here was a big part of my childhood. I used to go over to my cousin's house when we were all kids and play on there. And I remember playing this game on both the PS3 and the 360. I also remember playing God of War, the original first two God of Wars on the PS2. Yeah, I'm approaching age 21. I'm 20 now, but before I know it, I'll be 21, and I feel like I've lived a lifetime. I kid you not. And I remember when the PS1, people were still gaming on PS1s a little bit. I wasn't alive at the time where it was like they were really big, but I watched the PS1 and the PS2 get phased out for other consoles. I literally watched these games and lived long in the right time frame to watch these games form and develop. I remember when a lot of these games, I remember when I lived at a time where video games were all about fun, and the graphics looked decent graphics, fun, and just whatever lunacy, the crazy things and lunacy the developers are putting in the game. Like, this game came out in a literal golden age of games. This is one of those classics a lot of people come back to. It's really cool. I remember when a lot of games were released. I remember when Red Dead Redemption 2 was released, which came out in 2018. I remember when this game released, actually. I remember when Far Cry 3 released. I remember when a lot of these games released. I remember when the first Evil Within 2 released. I remember a lot of things.
I wasn't just gonna ride by and let them eat you alive.
Now oh yeah, another fun fact, this semi-automatic pistol, I don't know much about the gun, but what I do know is it was one of the first really good variants You fed it by stripper with stripper clips, I'm pretty sure. Believe it or not, the gun, the super pistol they call it in the main story that Ross gives you, that was actually the first like really good modern pistol. It was, I believe it's inspired by the John Browning 9mm. How do I know that? Because a lot of my favorite villains and antagonists and also anti-heroes carry it. I don't know if you ever heard of a show called The Blacklist, but or a famous character called Raymond Reddington. He is notorious for carrying that gun, a gun just like that. And also, one of the first guns you get, you can get in Fallout New Vegas is the 9mm Browning. Yeah, it was like the first, you know, major improvement to like. Now, of course, it took many years for like agencies and all to use guns like that, but even back in the late 1890s and early 1900s, you know, in early 20th century, like pistols were widespread in warfare. You know, the military used them. It was really cool. Well, anyway, we're gonna go talk to London Ricketts and see what he's been up to. We got the goods for him, so. London Ricketts, I got your goods. How you doing, man?
Mr. Ricketts.
I like how there's a zombie outbreak down here, and he's just chilling with a bottle of whiskey.
Good. Did you get the dynamite?
Yes. And the bait.
That stuff looks radioactive. Oh, I bet that smells nasty. Like, oh my. I remember this. Guys, brace yourselves. That's not going to be good. Yep.
Wonderful.
Dear Lord.
Here, let's work with that for a second. This calls for a soft touch. Not the brutish hands of a man of war, but the delicate touch of an artist. Some use oils, some a chisel and a block of marble. For me, sir, it was always either high explosives or the trigger of a fine iron. But it's much the same.
I like how we're just sitting there drinking whiskey and throwing homemade explosives at zombies.
Me both, Mr. Marston.
Oh, this is gonna be
Now, if
fun
you'd have
news.
seen me when I was a young man, if you'd have seen me when I was so fast, you couldn't see me. Well, then you'd know this is humility. The truth is, well, truth is long dead. Now we got only memories. Memories and a great swath of demonic mutants, of course.
Have you heard anything?
I heard a man in Chicago was writing a biography of me. And can you believe it? An artist in Pittsburgh painted my portrait.
I mean, the demonic hordes, not your own unending glory.
Oh, that. Nothing too interesting. Someone said that there's some really big problems near Escalera. But I can't concern myself too much with that. This is my home now. This, and this up here.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
I don't think getting savaged by some brainless corpse would do too much justice to your myth.
Yeah, I think you're teasing me, Mr. Marston. But I thank you, and I appreciate your concern nonetheless.
Boom bait. That's insane. Wow. I figured that mission was going to lead to something good. All right. Let's go and liberate us yet another thing. Now, Landon Ricketts mentioned something. John's trying to figure out what's happening here. Now, you may be wondering, like, okay, who's Landon Ricketts and all that? He's a main in Red Dead 1, like, he's actually really connected with Red Dead War. Basically, he is the ultimate gunslinger in this franchise. He is miswritten about him. That's how good he is. Anyway, he missed something about Esclera. Now, if you played the main, if you watched my main playthrough of the story, you could probably guess who is currently in Esclera and leader of Mexico. So, oh god, this is insane. By the way, I'm saving the thing Landon gave us for the final fight. By the way, stuff like that, feel free to use it, but it's best to save it. Now, in this game, this is, in my opinion, one of the most OP pistols you can get, guys. It is insane. Look how OP this thing is. It is... Because here's the thing about pistols in the Red Dead franchise, and also in real life. It's not necessarily about raw damage. Revolvers do more damage, raw damage. Pistols are all about keeping the pressure up on your enemy. That's why in like this DLC especially, using the pistol like this gun is so good that it succeeds where the double action revolver failed. I mean, look at that. We're melting these guys. They can't do nothing. What are you gonna do, zombies? Bring it on. And the main story of this game in general, this is one of the most OP guns ever. Oh, we got some dynamite. Cool. Now, I don't use dynamite very much. I just didn't really... I use mainly the pistols, repeaters, rifles, things like that in this game. There's never been really a situation where I've said to myself in this game as a Red Dead player, you know what, I'm going to use some dynamite. Now in Red Dead 2, oh yeah, there's plenty of occasions where remember when we did Micah, if you haven't seen my series that we fought Micah Bell, and one thing I always say, like, before Arthur dies, I always stock up on TNT. That way I have the TNT as John. And you can use TNT to, you know, flush Micah Bell out of cover. Because Micah Bell, like, with the double action revolvers, he literally lays down the firepower on you, and you gotta, like, force him out of cover. And one tactic I always use is I throw flame bottles and Molotov cocktails. Now, if you don't have that, it's totally fine, because all you gotta do is fire one bullet at him, and he'll just move on to, you know, and then the scene will play out as it's supposed to play out. But yeah, it's something that really cool. And I'm sure there's a lot of, like, if you're like a other pro Red Dead player, some of you may disagree with me on some of my takes on some of the guns. That's okay. If you guys want to see me rank like every gun in this game, I will gladly do that. So if you want, let me down in the comments. Let me know, you know, about ranking these, and I'll do a video, like a set down style video, where I walk you through every gun in this game. I tell you pros and cons, and I won't just do weapons. I'll do like a little series for, like, we could do revolvers first, then pistols, then rifles. I'll talk shotguns and kind of just talk about the pro, you know, which ones I rank higher compared to others.
You claw at my back, I'll claw at yours.
You know, we could do something like that if y'all want to do that. That's totally cool. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. I like when I beat. the main story or whatever, I'll leave this playthrough on a save file, and I'll, you know, walk you through each gun, and I'll tell you where it shines and where it goes low. And I'll even bring some history in it and tell you kind of what it was designed for and how it's useful here, how it's useful. We could do that. I might just do that anyway, if I'm being honest. It's another concept for the channel I've been thinking about doing.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh God, what happened to this guy? He's gonna turn. Yep. Poor guy. I'm sorry, man. I had to put you out of your misery. I felt bad for your random NPCs like that. And some of you are probably like, why is he talking about history? Just go, you know, do what I want to see the action. I don't really care.
Let's go.
Well, to you, I take the criticism honestly. And some of you are probably like, that's impressive. He's giving us a history lesson and doing the gameplay for really well at the same time. And some of you are probably like, you know what? I did not know that. I learned something from this random redneck that's playing video games on YouTube. I learned something today. And no matter which side of the aisle you're on, or which category, I respect all of you and all your opinions. It's cool. This is a channel for everyone. It's totally cool. Okay. All right, man. What do you want? Oh, you sick bastard. That was comedic. That sound effect is so funny. He sounded like he was falling down a cliff. If you're wondering why I just took that guy out, he murdered people and ate them.
Don't blame me. Blame the undead.
So, and I think there's missions you could do with these guys, or it might be another game where you could actually, where you can do these missions where you lure a guy to them to eat. Yeah, so not only do you got to worry about zombies, literals, the undead, you got to worry about the living eating the other living. It's actually pretty bad. I have no sympathy for cannibals.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Oh, you guys remember this? This is this is Reyes' villa, I'm pretty sure. Oh my lord, I am sniping these fools. Imagine you're a zombie and you have no brains left, and some random guy named John Marston in a soldier's outfit just wrecks everything. Wrecks your whole existence, or at least what's left of it. John might as well be a superhuman. He should be in Marvel. Come on. More dynamite? Nice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and liberate this place.
Let's go. Yeah.
But yeah, this is a... You know, I know this is technically this is a DLC, but this is such a good DLC and so big DLC, and it could qualify as its own little game pretty much. I don't even think any of these events of John's life here are even canon, but it's still really fun. But it all ties back here in the end. Oh. Well, we guess we're doing a story mission, guys. Oh, it's the nun from the main story. All right.
You okay,
Well,
sister?
Well, I'm alive, senor. Although, come to think of it, I just committed a mortal sin.
Claim self-defense. Always works for me.
Yes, well, I fear my judges may be a little more stringent than yours. But I appreciate the advice. Unfortunately, many of my nuns are not so resourceful as you or I. Their innocence will kill them, which is truly a terrifying reality.
I would not.
yeah.
I think maybe you would. But
John
let
is
us
far
use
from innocent.
therapy and focus on more pressing matters. They are locked in the church, while hordes of these half-witted demons are trying to get to them.
It'd be my pleasure.
You're a true Samaritan, sir. You know, they say the devil has all the best tunes. It may be so, but it seems he also has the most half-witted friends.
So you know Bill Williamson then?
Excuse me?
Just a little joke. I'll do as best as I can to save the nuns.
Oh, that jab at Bill. Yeah, Bill's not around anymore. You wanna know why? Watch the main series of this game. So pretty much, if you want to get an idea of like, there's a lot of references to the main story. Oh, this is gonna be a massive like shit. If you don't know why she looks familiar, it's because Arthur encounters her in all the way back in 1899 in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, it's never been confirmed that she's the same character. The same nun Arthur talks to. But still. It's you know, both games are pretty well like interconnected. Are interconnected with remember, like a lot of the people that we deal with in this game are once our allies in Red Dead Redemption 2. So like this game hits hard if you played Red Dead 2. So if you're gonna watch this series from Red Dead 2 onward. Don't worry about Red Dead Revolver because they don't take place within the same universe, I'm pretty sure, so don't worry about that. So that's basically how it is. Yep, this is too easy. This is better than Call of Duty Zombies. Or some of the maps anyway. The map with JFK was awesome. Here, let's bring out the good old repeater. Oh Lord, this is a massive battle, guys. Oh my God, the John just... punch him one time and that's all it took. Wow. Oh crap, guys. We got 5 minutes left of the episode. Crap. I should have kept better track of time. We may have to, but don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll pick up with you, back up with you on the episode. By the way, I have 60 minutes to do each episode with you guys. So, and I gotta fit in an outro in there somewhere. But we're clearing this alright. You know what? We're gonna move up the pumpy. That's slang for pump action 12 gauge. By the way, the pump action shotgun is absolutely insane in this game too. Alright, we got the place liberated. Alright, my fine people, we're gonna, as I loot up, we're gonna end the episode, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and give the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed me being back for more Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. I really hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm gonna record like at least 2 or 3 episodes, somewhere in that range. I'm gonna record them all back to back to back, and then I'm gonna, like, you know, post them. It may take a few days for it to get out, because it takes about a day for 1.5 or 1 or 2, you know, episodes to get out. So, you know what? We're gonna end the episode here. We got about 3 minutes for a good outro, so we're gonna take it. So without further ado, make sure to like, subscribe. Tell a friend about the channel. And see you guys in episode 7, I believe it is. Love y'all. Appreciate you tuning in. Goodbye.